Hello and welcome to the Brick Freak. Today with another set of the company Mould. Here they're out of their model series, their number AMG GT Shadow. Yes, that's the Mercedes GT in the race version here, I believe. That looks in every case astonishing here. I got this set directly from Mould, so I didn't buy this, only for transparency. Okay, what do we have? We have a 1x8 car. We have 2,872 pieces, ages 14 plus. Yeah, that's for Technic. Okay. And model number is 131223. Okay, this here looks really nice. Okay, like I said, I got it from Mould directly. And Mould was so nice and sent me the power functions version. So we have a servo, we have two L motors, obviously for driving, the servo for steering. We have the typical Mould RC that needs batteries, not like the 6-way RC and the 4-way battery box. With the 6-way battery box and the 6-way RC, with the analog controls, we have a built-in battery. So here we need external batteries. Okay, instructions. Small one. We have 223 pages, 5 building steps. That's the typical Mould instructions. Okay, now we have yellow pages in the end. Oh, I get it. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. This is a special set like Winner. Was it Winner? Yes, it was Winner. Did 2 years ago. They made 2 or 3 1x8 cars, or I believe that were 1x10, but, and this seems the same way, I assembled the car from the beginning to the end. And in the end, when it's finished, I can get my power functions in only with some very small changes here to remove some connectors and remove some axles, and then I can build in the motors and the battery box. So if you decide to buy the set and in a year you decide, oh, I want that it's electric, you don't have to rebuild or reassemble the whole car for getting in the motors. You just remove some parts and put in the motors, and that's a cool solution. The only thing I see here, you have to get rid of the seats. Okay, we have to replace the seats with the electronics, but that's for me that's okay. That's a cool solution to easy power up your car when it's done. Okay, so now let's assemble this thing, and then I make 2 review parts. First the manual version, and then when I remove the seats and put in our power stuff, and we will see how far or how fast it is, because it has 2,872 pieces. Normally these 1x8 cars have over 3,000. So the latest one, the Bugatti or the Lamborghini, or now the Ferrari, I believe they have 3,500, 3,600. So we have a bunch of less parts, and I hope we have a good speed for that. So less parts means less weight, means more power. We will see. Okay, I start assembling. So building step 1 brings us the back axle with suspension, differential, everything's fine. Really, and you see it really smooth. In the instructions it shows you that you have to cut off 6mm long pieces of this here and bring it here between the 2 gray connectors. You have to put it in. I did it, and then here it only turned with a lot of pressure and force. I removed them, and you see it absolutely turns easy, so don't use them. I don't know what they are thinking, but without it turns really, really nice. 2/3 of building step 1, and after the back axle here it grows to the front, here over in the middle the big frame, the dark bluish grey one, and some Technic beams. On the side more frames for stability and width, another frame, and the gearbox. Nothing special, it's a small one, a small and easy one. Okay, just till now, super easy to build. The instructions are very, very clear, and the pieces fit really wonderful together. There is no friction, everything is just relaxing and enjoyable build. Neat. Well, the whole building step 1 brought us here this panel as a cover, and some strength here in the back part, and the extension to the side. And I have to admit, this is a real fun build, and how the designer did it is a lot different than most of the others 1x10 supercars, really. So that's really fresh wind here, the building techniques he used, and so this is much more entertaining than I expected. Much more entertaining than I expected. Really, really nice. In between building step 2, 1/3 of it, and I got the other cover here, and the front axle, nearly, not everything, but I want to show you. So this here, this blue, is this one, with the little knob down, and you see this? It's inside the hollow bag of our steering part. So I haven't seen such a solution before. That's brilliant. When it's later fixed here together, that's a cool solution. The other thing is, we don't have much. Yeah, we need a lot of room or space to turn around. So building step 2 is finished and brought us here, the back of the car. I believe here the drivetrain goes through to here. I believe we will connect the motors here. This is a sticker. These are the transparent foil stickers. So only the part here too. Only the part you want to bring on is on. That sounds stupid. Okay, they are on a foil, and so you always bring only the part on you want to bring on, and not a black background. Normally this would be on a black background. The black wouldn't match the black from the pieces, and so they did this transparent foil stickers like Sambo, and these are the best stickers I know. Okay, now next is part of the roof and the seats. On the seats I had 2 parts only in light bluish grey. You see it here, instead of dark bluish grey, so I put them inside. You don't see it, and a stable roof here. Missing only the A pillar. So we will see what is next. I have a look. Okay. Next are some covers on the side. Now building step 3 is done, and yeah, the parts were there this year, because there are 4 bags with parts for all building steps, and yes, I didn't see that, so I can replace them, but I will let it. It makes no difference for me. at the moment, and later on I will sell the set like always, because I don't have the money, the space and the money. Okay, here the bag. It looks a little bit like a Porsche Cayman with these here, we will see. But still one of the best 1x8s I have ever built. Such a great pleasure to build, really well made. So building step 4, half through. The bag got a little bit of love here, covers and covers. Looks really nice. I didn't show you the assembled door. They are not really open well. Something is wrong here. I have to give them a closer look. What's wrong? And here that's not really cool. You have to put this here in black through this here. This is too big. So you need a lot of pressure and tools. After you're using the tools, this is not round anymore. And then you're bringing on 12, what I say, saber tooth or something, saber tooths, I don't know, claws. It's really, really cool building technique, but it doesn't look totally symmetrical. You can't get it totally symmetrical, so I'm not really happy with that. I believe the technique is cool to achieve the goal, but I didn't get it totally symmetrical. Okay, so 4 is done. What you hear in the background are cars and my dog eating his pig ear. So I'm not totally happy because this looks different than that. I have to change that, but the rest here is okay. So last building step. I hope everything's fine, and I'm really curious when all the stickers and the motors are coming. Oh, here's one thing I never had before in one Mould King set, or general with Go Bricks pieces in a set. Different gray. That's absolutely new. Okay, I would now change them with the 7th length on the seats. So that would be the best in the end. In the beginning I would look for these 4, if you have this too. I believe they were out of the 4 extra bags. So search for different colors. That's not a nice sound. And here we can open the trunk. For me this looks really a little bit like a Porsche. Perhaps not like a 911. But perhaps the Cayman or something? I don't know. Okay. The other thing I have discovered is, yes, I have electronics, power functions, and this set manage it through with other things. You disconnect the seats, both put in the electronics, so you can have to decide. If you have it in the shelf on display modus, you put in the seats. If you want to drive, put out the seats, put in the electronic, and off you go. 5 building steps and 12 hours later. Here the manual, the static version is finished. At the end I give you some photos in close-up details, like mostly. Underneath. Okay, so let's go through it. Instructions, great. Absolute great instructions. Totally clear, no problem. Really, really nice instructions. Piece quality, yes, it's Go Bricks, no problems. No scratches, all the panels are scratch-free. This is one of the best quality I have ever seen because it's absolutely flawless. like I said, no scratches. This looks just gorgeous. So we have a good piece quality, like always from Mould King, or mostly. One thing, 4 of the lift arms had another color. I never had this before in one set of from GoBricks or Mould King. These here. Now they are stickered, you don't see it, but 4 lift arms had a different dark bluish grey color. This I never had before. Okay. What they have, new stickers. They use now the stickers that Sembo uses. They are on a foil, on a plastic foil. You bring them on, remove the foil, and only the parts that needed to be on the brick are on the brick. So I got these yellow stripes without any black. So it's just the yellow on the bricks. Because we all know the black, the white, the red of the stickers never. It doesn't matter from which manufacturer, especially Lego, they never get the color of the brick. And so these kind of stickers are perfect because you don't have the color matching problem. Really good stickers. And I think normally I don't sticker the cars, you know this, but I sticker this here because I believe Mould King would see it that I show it to you with the stickers, and this here looks really nice with the stickers. The yellow, the black, the dark bluish grey, really nice. Okay, the assembly, one of the best I have ever had. This car is gorgeous to build, really. Absolutely nice, makes such a lot of fun to build, and the building techniques that are used, some are very special and very cool. Especially the steering function is very unique, and some other building techniques I had never seen on a set before. So the assembly was really enjoyable and no problem. This is a set where really good beginners, because the differential, the gearbox and everything is not so complicated as in some other models. So this is good for beginner, and it's a really pleasure to build this. Really. Okay. I had 4 3-length black Technic beams missing and 2 dark bluish grey 7-length Technic beams missing. That was everything, but I had missing pieces. That's not normal for Mould King or GoBricks. Normally they have the right pieces, but okay, it was the case here. So that's not perfect. The rest, like I said, it's great. Okay, what can we do? We can open here the hood, see the V8, and it must be normally connected, but I don't know why it's not connected at the moment. I tried. Ah, okay, it's the gearbox. We have to change the gears, because now it's in neutral. Ah, okay. Okay. When you change gear, it moves. We can open the doors, not super wide, and we can open the trunk. Okay. When I steer here the wheel, you see, front wheel is turning, so no problem with that. So I now change the gears and put in the electric, and I show you the car in a few seconds with power functions. I hope the less weight of 500 to 600 pieces will make this car here not really fast, but faster than the other 1x8s. We will see. Okay, I see you in a second. Well, our 5 minutes of reassembling, we are electrified. Seats. So 2 things I want to say to you. First is, this is a different light bluish grey, and it's meant to be in this way. It's a little bit bluer. And so we have the different normal dark bluish grey and this special dark bluish grey. I messed up with the lift arms here, the Technic beams, because 4 of them has the normal light bluish grey and not this special darker or more blue, light bluish gray. Okay, so that's intent from the company. The other thing, this is a stolen mog from a B model of the Lamborghini Sian. So that makes it much more gorgeous, because the designer had only the Lamborghini Sian and wanted to do a Mercedes AMG GT. And for that he had only the parts of the Sian, makes this car much more greater than it already is. Really. Mould King changed only a few things. They get rid of more of the drivetrain for the electric and so, but 95% are stolen mog. Links are in the video description to where you can buy the set, or where you can buy the original instructions from the mogger to give him some credit. I believe it's a 10 bucks instructions. Okay, 5 minutes and he needs some space, but not so much like as I expected. What is nice to say, that we rarely see blue pins. They really looked to get rid of the blue pins. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so around 10, 12 blue pins you really see. The rest is really good hidden, or they used black ones or something like that. So this is not a blue pin disease like many other sets. Okay, so after I say goodbye, I show you driving scenes out of my kitchen. I have to remove the paw grip. My dog was in the yard and brought in some dirt. After I cleaned it, I show you some driving scenes here, so you can see how fast it is and how many space it needs to turn. And I make some pictures, some nice detailed close-up shots, so you can see better the set. Okay, this was it. Write me in the comments, what do you think about this AMG GT? Is it a cool car? Is it not cool? Do you like it? Do you don't like it? Do you like the possibility to get it electrified in 5 minutes? Write me in the comments. You know, we need comments, we YouTube creators, cause yes, you know the problem. Only comments make you appear in some lists. Okay, I'm Frank, your freak. Coming on is a Cyberpunk motorcycle from K-Box, a GGL Porsche, and 2 Gundams, and yeah, it's a lot of stuff, and a Second World War diorama or something like that I've got. Okay, a lot of things coming and some tech. I make a video of my new mini PC I showed you, running Kodi, and show you my Kodi setup, and I make a setup of my emulator, my launch box, so you can see this. Only for the guy who are interested. Many write me, don't make movie reviews or tech reviews. I do them, just don't watch them. That's easier. Okay, thank you. Have a good time. Bye bye.